There are nearly 3,000 youth in foster care in Sacramento County, right here in our own backyards. Our county has the largest foster care population throughout all of Northern California. The county social workers and the children's attorneys carry massive caseloads, allowing them to spend just a few hours every 6 months with a youth. This leads to our community's most at-risk kids receiving inadequate services and falling through the cracks. And that's where CASA Sacramento steps in. Through a unique partnership unlike any other in the county, the juvenile court looks to our agency to provide additional services to those youth needing it the most. We do this through volunteers who work one-on-one with a youth. Our volunteers are mentors, but they are also court-appointed special advocates, or CASAs, which means they hold a legal standing and they're able to speak up on behalf of their youth in the juvenile court system. In 2016, our CASAs contributed 15,000 hours of service to 264 foster youth, changing lives in countless ways. For example, they attended special education meetings to help their youth advance to the next grade level or graduate. They kept siblings who were placed in separate foster homes connected to each other. They empowered girls to recognize the dangers of and to resist the lure of sex trafficking. And they prepared older youth for independent living so they could be successful as adults instead of becoming homeless, jobless, addicted, or incarcerated. The problem is we have 70 youth on our wait list hoping for a CASA of their own. I'm asking you to help us grow our volunteer program. Think back to who stood by your side when you needed it the most. Who out there is willing to spend a couple of hours a week with one of our kids? There's absolutely no experience needed to become a volunteer. You can actually sign up at our table out in the lobby this evening. And you know what? Men, we especially need you to stand up. Boys need strong male role models like you here tonight to grow into good men themselves. Because you know what? Half of our wait list is boys, but only 18% of our CASAs are men. The second part of our ask is for funding, which will help us to train, supervise, and support 70 court-appointed special advocates. It takes just $4 a day or a Starbucks to support a CASA's work. The total cost for 70 CASAs for 1 year is $105,000. In close, I leave you with this thought. To give a child a CASA is to give them a voice. To give them a voice is to give them hope, and to give them hope is to give them the world. Thank you.